time to break out the restraining orders. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst girlfriends on TV. If you like this video, then you'll love the original content over at our sister channel, Ms. Mojo, your source for all things pop culture, celebrity, and entertainment. For this list, we're taking a look at girlfriends from TV shows that you definitely wouldn't want as a significant other. Number 10, Jeanette Peterson, How I Met Your Mother.
The first thing I did was list out all the details I remembered about you.
Jeanette has the distinction of being the last woman Ted Mosby dated before meeting the mother. She's also Ted's most unstable love interest, which is saying a lot. First seeing Ted on a magazine cover, Jeanette proceeds to stalk him and even starts a fire to instigate an introduction. Even after learning this, Ted bizarrely finds himself attracted to Jeanette. Throughout their relationship, Jeanette barricades herself in Ted's room, trashes his apartment, and breaks countless laws, which is made all the more horrifying by the fact that she's a cop.
I know, no excessive force. Last thing I need is another suspension, am I right?
Following a series of ups and downs, Jeanette breaks things off upon discovering the playbook in Ted's possession, bringing the romance to an explosive end.
What the hell is this?
Number 9, Georgina Sparks, Gossip Girl.
The moment I met you, I've been falling for you.
Georgina is one of the most manipulative individuals to ever grace Manhattan's Upper East Side. She not only sets out to destroy multiple happy relationships throughout the show's course, but she also leaves most of her own love interests with broken hearts. This is especially apparent when it comes to her obsession with Dan, who she initially seduces to get back at Serena. Georgina later tries to destroy one of Dan's other relationships, and even lies to him about being pregnant with his baby.
He gave me this.
What?
Congratulations, Daddy.
Meanwhile, her marriage to Philip was solely based on looks and money. Although Georgina does show her softer side over time, we still wouldn't want to be in Jack's shoes.
Let's see if the woman lives up to the name.
Number 8, Alex Vause, Orange is the New Black.
Maybe this is about time to say hi.
Entangled in a drug cartel, Alex asks her girlfriend Piper Chapman to help smuggle some drug money. Years after the couple is broken up, Alex throws her ex under the bus, which lands Piper in Litchfield Penitentiary. To make matters worse, Piper and Alex just so happen to be serving time at the same prison. While there, the two begin to rekindle their romance as they remember the good times.
Hey, Alex.
Even then, however, Alex continues to screw her lover over, most notably convincing Piper to lie on the stand about meeting a drug boss.
Disassociate. You never knew him, you never fucking met him.
That means lying. Under oath.
In spite of Alex's selfishness and deception, we will give her this. At least she's better than Larry.
I love you, babe.
Number 7, Rory Gilmore, Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life.
Logan Huntsberger? I thought he was engaged to that French heiress.
He is.
Oh.
Although Rory wasn't always a perfect girlfriend throughout Gilmore Girls, she still usually came off as identifiable. With the Netflix revival, however, a lot of fans had a hard time excusing some of Rory's actions, particularly when it came to her love life. She has a casual affair with Logan, despite the fact that they're both involved with other people. Whereas Logan is engaged, Rory's boyfriend is of so little consequence that she repeatedly forgets to break up with him.
Oh crap, I forgot about Paul.
You're kidding.
Considering that Rory's previous affair with Dean resulted in a broken marriage, this only further called her morality into question. While not the best girlfriend, it would be interesting to see how Rory tackles motherhood.
Mom. Yeah. I'm pregnant.
Number 6, Janice Lippmann, Goralnik, née Hosenstein, Friends.
I got you these.
Bullwinkle socks.
We all have that one ex who doesn't just drive us nuts, but also keeps popping up over time. For Chandler Bing, that would undeniably be Janice. Her ear-piercing voice and other obnoxious tendencies aside, Janice is frequently forcing herself into Chandler's life and guilt-tripping him.
Oh my God.
Then, once Chandler actually starts to have legitimate feelings for Janice, she returns the sentiment by getting back together with her husband.
Why are your eyes so wide?
You tell me. Maybe it's because I was just fooling around with my ex. Oh, no, that was you.
And when that marriage fails, Janice once again pursues Chandler, who's so determined to get away from her that he pretends to move to Yemen.
To London? Oh, no, Rome? Vienna? Oh, Barcelona.
Okay, could you just stop talking for a second? Yemen.
That may seem extreme, but honestly, we don't blame him. She even invites herself to Chandler and Monica's wedding. Oh my God.
You said no, right?
Number 5, Quinn Fabray, Glee.
Quinn Fabray.
Cheerleader Quinn Fabray? The president of the Celibacy Club?
When we first meet cheerleader Quinn, she is a stereotypical mean girl. While Quinn does become more sympathetic in time, she constantly takes steps backwards and never emerges as a loyal romantic partner. Although she endorses abstinence, Quinn cheats on her boyfriend Finn with his best friend Puck and gets pregnant. As if that's not bad enough, she tells Finn that he's the baby's father.
Ma?
Yes, you.
After such a messy ordeal, you'd think that Quinn would learn her lesson, but no. She eventually starts dating another guy only to cheat on him with Finn, who inexplicably decides to overlook all the reprehensible things Quinn has done in the past.
Sam's an artist, and at the end of the day, it really turns me on.
Number 4, Micky Dobbs, Love.
Hoping for love has ruined my life.
The title might suggest otherwise, but Love won't exactly leave you feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. That's largely due to its protagonists. Just as Gus is far from the world's greatest boyfriend, Micky isn't what we'd call girlfriend material. She lies, cheats, fears commitment, sends mixed signals, dodges difficult conversations, rarely accepts responsibility, and can never make up her mind. Her substance abuse also regularly gets in the way of having meaningful relationships. In season 2, Micky does make an effort to get her act together and maintain a healthy relationship. Since this show is about the dark side of love though, it doesn't shy away from the fact that old habits die hard.
Okay, let's be a couple.
We're a couple.
Number 3, Jackie Burkhardt, That 70s Show.
Michael, don't tell our private conversations to the people, Michael. We have to go in private conversations.
Almost 10 years after That 70s Show wrapped up, co-stars Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher got hitched in real life. Interestingly enough, Kunis' Jackie and Kutcher's Kelso were actually dating at the beginning of the series. Given Jackie's conceited, bossy nature, Kelso often says that he's gonna dump her. Their toxic romance endures multiple breakups and reconciliations, but matters get especially complicated when Jackie starts dating Hyde.
Why is Hyde kissing Jackie?
In addition to those two, Jackie ultimately falls for Fez. Upon being rejected, she exacts revenge on Fez, who fires back with harsh words.
I'm glad I turned you down, because you're a mean, bitter girl. And now you're ugly on the outside like you are ugly in the inside.
Between Jackie's spoiled rich girl attitude and Fez's horny tendencies, we have a hard time believing these two would live happily ever after.
So, when do we get to second base?
Number 2, Rebecca Bunch, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
This has been the best summer of my life, and you're the reason why.
Where do you even begin with this one? Rebecca moves across the country just to be closer to a guy she briefly dated as a kid at summer camp. Although the oblivious Josh is already in a long-term relationship, Rebecca makes a habit out of spying on him and coming up with new ways to infiltrate his life. When Rebecca finally wins Josh over, it's less like the ending of a romantic comedy and more like the beginning of Fatal Attraction. Josh is only the tip of the iceberg, as Rebecca has several other dysfunctional relationships that end in heartbreak, fires, and trips to psychiatric hospitals. But of course, that's why the show is called Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Josh and I say goodbye!
Number 1, Lila, Dexter.
If you're gonna come over this late, least you could do is bring me a coffee.
It's really saying something when you're too unhinged even for a serial killer like Dexter Morgan. A former addict and sociopath, Lila meets Dexter at a support group where she's immediately drawn to his dark passenger. Once Dexter becomes sexually involved with Lila, she goes to psychotic lengths to keep him all to herself. This includes setting her loft on fire, breaking into Rita's house, and accusing Angel of rape. She also blows up a restrained Dokes to maintain Dexter's secret identity. This turns out to be a fatal mistake, however, as Dexter only kills other murderers, and now Lila meets his criteria. Well, that's one way to say I think we should see other people.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.